The reason why you have inconsistent results is because you have inconsistent plans. See, you have to understand that everything will change for you when nothing changes. That's the power of consistency. Hi, welcome to the Sales Life. I'm your host, Marsh Bice, and I created the Sales Life because I believe selling is the number one skill that you need in life. And before you think that for 1 minute that I'm not in sales, you better think again because by definition, selling is getting someone to accept your product, service, or idea. And so, at the very minimum, you're the product, you're the service, and we're all selling our way through life. We're all selling our ideas. From the time that you were a baby to the boardroom to the bedroom, you are selling, selling, selling. And you need some skills for selling because there are three things that we all face: adversity, uncertainty, and complacency. And fortunately, by sales profession, that's something we deal with every single day. We signed up for it, we walk into it, and this is what we face. And there are some skills that you can learn from the sales profession that you can adopt in your own life to handle the adversity, embrace the uncertainty, and never settle again. And those skills, you already have them within. You're just not igniting them. And they all start with the letter C. It's communication, curiosity, creativity, continuous learning and action, and productive confrontation. And if you find that your life is kind of stuck in the mud and things aren't really happening for you and you don't seem to be advancing in life, the reason being is because you're not working one or few or all of your C's. You stop communicating, you're not curious, you're not creative, you're not a continuous learner, and you're not confronting some things. So you have to analyze those things and say, where am I slipping here? Why am I not converting? Why am I not selling product, service, or idea? Why are things not happening for me? Because of this. I'm so grateful that you are here. This is episode 760, and the Sales Life podcast is the top 3% podcast in the world, man. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you for those who continue to come back. And if this is your first time here, it ain't all about sales profession. It's what we use in the sales profession that you can use in your everyday life as well. So let's talk about everything changes when nothing changes. Everything will change for you when nothing changes. That's the power of consistency. And the reason why you're getting all of these inconsistent results, the reason why you keep nothing seems to be working for everybody else, but it's not working for you, man, is because of your plans. You have a plan, you go with it, and then you get a head fake. So the plan that you started off with sounded perfect. I mean, on paper, you couldn't sleep at night. Dude, you were ready. And you roll out with that plan, and in a short amount of time, you get a head fake, and then you go with another plan. And then in a short amount of time, you get another head fake, and then you go with this plan. And then in a short amount of time, you're scrolling on social media and you get another head fake and you say, I'm going to go with this plan. And before you know it, man, dude, you don't even let the cement dry before you walk all over it. So it's no wonder it's success isn't coming for you. It's not hardening. So what you have to do is you have to pick a simple plan. Go with that plan. No plan is perfect, but you can give it perfect effort. And you're getting way too many too much conflicting advice. You're doing too much preparation. Dude, you have to keep things simple. That's why I end every podcast now with keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle, keep selling. That's the four things, man. If you take anything into life, you got to keep it simple. We make things too complex. And the reason being is because we're seeking too much advice from too many people. What works for one person is not necessarily going to work for you. You got to understand that. You could take variations of that. And I have the same thing like in sales. Different styles. I'll take what someone says, another salesperson, and I'll take it, but I'll adapt it to my personality, because the way they delivered it, I'm like, dude, I would blow a customer out of the water if I said it like that. But I can take the spirit of what they say and then I can attach it to how I do things. And that's why I get the results. But I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly changing those things out. But I keep those things, I keep those things moving. So whole different side bet on that, and we'll talk about that another time. But the thing that you have to understand, you got to keep things simple. You got to go with something, a simple plan, and rock out with it. Because oftentimes it's like I don't know, it's like one of those little combination locks. There are hundreds of variations of like a 3-digit code combination lock. There are millions of variations if it has 5 digits. It doesn't seem like much, but there's all these different little variations. And the reason why you're not unlocking success is because you keep changing the code. You go with this code and you dial it all around, and then it's like, I want to change the code. And so you're not unlocking anything because you keep getting head faked. Look, pick something, whatever it is. Pick something, a plan, simple, and go with it. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. So, I have what I call these 6 checkpoints. These are checkpoints. I call them beats, whatever you want to do. I had somebody DM me the other day and she said, how do you stay consistent? Process, 6 checkpoints. It's super simple. We make it difficult. The 3 pounds sitting on top of your neck is what makes things difficult. Don't make it so difficult. 3, no more than 6. You got to be, they got to be on all your fingers. Okay. I wouldn't even say do 10 checkpoints. That's way too many. I say keep it on one hand, 3 to 5. I just happen to have 6 because I'm in the creative space, because I have a podcast. If I didn't have a podcast, I probably, one of those would be trimmed down. That is the only reason. But 3 to 6 checkpoints that I have to hit every single day. And dude, these have to be your no matter what. These have to be no matter what happens during the day. They cannot, your checkpoints that you put in cannot interfere with anything else. So no matter if someone calls in to work and you got to go in, no matter if you got to take your kid to the doctor early, if it's vacation, it doesn't matter what the scene looks like through the day. I've already won the day because I segment it aside where it doesn't interfere with my family or anything like that. That's why you see me in the 3 o'clock hours getting up, because it's segmented away from everybody else. Now, the next thing that people say, oh, what time do you get up? What time do you go to sleep? I go to sleep 8:30, 9 o'clock. I mean, after that, what do I need to be up for anyway? Because I'm investing in success at 9 o'clock. From 10 o'clock on. Shit, the only thing I'm going to do is eat. So go to bed. So that way I can get up, I can hit the ground, I take care of me. I won the day, no matter how hellish the day may go. Boom. I've already won. So I have what's called a core 4. And you call it whatever you want to. I just like catchy phrases. But the core 4 is 4 hours that I segment to get everything done, because I have a busy life. Not only do I have a family, I have a full-time job in sales. I run the virtual finance department of the largest Stellantis dealer in the world. I have a top 3% podcast in the world. Okay. I'm in incredible shape. I have to have meal prep. I have to hang out with my wife and my daughter. Okay. And my in-laws. I got to hang out with people, man. I have a busy life, but it doesn't mean that it's either or. I can have all of that, but you got to have, and so can you, but you got to have these processes. And so the core 4 checks the box. It takes care of me. That way I'm the best version, not only to myself, I kept my commitments to myself, but also it's a better version to those people who depend on me and those people who love me. So my core 4 is the hours. Don't get sidetracked. Oh, I ain't got 4 hours. Fine. You call it a core 30 minutes. I don't care. Whatever you want to, as long as you have a simple plan and you work the shit out of that plan. That is it. I'm like married to that plan. And so there may be flexibility within that plan. Like tomorrow, I have staff meetings. Okay. So it's not going to be 4 hours. It's going to be core 3. But guess what? I'm hitting all 6 checkpoints before I even get there. So the time I devote within those is going to have to be sharpened a little bit. But on Saturday, I may have a little flexibility where I can gain that time back. On Sunday, where I can gain that time back. And, posting the podcast as soon as I record it, now it has freed up my Sundays. Not only can I get more content out because I have so much to share, but also it frees up my Sunday because I'm not sitting in the office trying to edit a whole bunch of episodes. I'm just going to roll with it. Let's go. And you would want this is the way I talk anyway. So why take out the ums and the ah? No, go. It's all about sharing the message itself. All right, enough about that. So here's my 6 checkpoints. Put in whatever checkpoints you want to. Doesn't matter to me. As long as you keep it simple, as long as it's a no matter what, and you hit these. All right, no matter what. Set time that you wake up every single day. Now, we could disagree on everything else. You have to get up at a set time. It is the lead domino for everything else. If you're off that day, if you're on vacation, I would challenge you. You still need to get up at a set time. You can come back around and lay up for the rest of the day. Take care of you. This is how people get off track. They go on vacation. They're off on a couple of days and they fuck up their whole process. They had everything rolling and now it's the train gets off the rail. Dude, when you miss a couple of days and try to get back into it, don't you feel terrible? You just feel like ugh. And then when you miss those days anyway, that day you feel terrible. And your voice inside your head is just calling you a POS. I mean, it's just calling you a little bitch. And it's like, so why even skip it? I was listening to Rob Deerdeck the other day, and he's talking about. I mean, this dude is like to the T. He's got it. But the one thing that he keeps scrapping is his health, and so he'll go on these rigid things. I mean, everything is outlined for him. I mean, he is to the T, and it's amazing what he's accomplished because he has everything consistently laid out. But the crazy thing is he'll go these stretches for health and then he'll scrap it. They'll go to Mexico, he'll drink tequila and have to come back and start all over again. I said, bro, you got 90% of your shit taken care of that has brought you amazing success. Yet the biggest thing you need is your health so that way you can enjoy it. And that is the number one thing that we let slide. And I'm not putting any shade on him. Hell, we've all done that. I just choose not to start over anymore. I don't want to have inconsistency. So I just take care of these things. So set time that you wake up every single day. Number 2 is writing. I can't emphasize this enough. Writing has literally saved my life. It's emptying out your mind onto paper that is only for you. And I'm telling you, you're going to think better. You're going to be able to respond better, more quality. You're going to have better conversations. You're going to learn more. You're going to hold the commitments to yourself. You're going to think things through. You don't think. You're just reacting to the day every single day. And this is why things aren't coming together for you because you're just like, oh my God, I don't even have time to think because you don't segment time to think. So that's the time, man. You just empty it out on the page. So you write. I record. So here's what I've started doing. I'll write, I'll empty my mind out, and then I'll go and I'll post it, the raw version of what I'm talking about to you right now. I'll go to my Instagram stories, and much like a comedian that goes on stage and works on his material on open mic night, that's what I do. I go to my Instagram stories and I work out the cadence. I work out the verbiage. And then when I get done, I jump off that and I hit record and I record the episode. Now, as soon as I jump off of this, I'm uploading it in episode 760 of the Sales Life podcast. Be sure and check it out. It's on YouTube and everywhere you listen to podcasts. But it's everywhere. And so it's already out there. All right. Now I go to the gym. As soon as I get off this, I'm going to and upload, I'm going to the gym. 2 hours set aside for me to hit the gym. Sometimes an hour and a half, most time, but I block off 2 hours. If it gets more efficient. Yesterday, dude, it was the full 2 hours. I was kicking and screaming. Every piece of weight felt heavy. I was just not in it. I was exhausted, but I got it done. That's number 4. Fifth thing is my meal prep. I know exactly what I'm going to eat today. I don't sit there, hey, bro, what we eating for lunch? Okay. I know exactly what I'm going to eat because that's what sustains my success. That's why I look good. That's why at 50 years old, I have abs. Okay. That's why. And then the sixth thing is I share. God has brought me through too much for me to just keep it to myself and say, thank you, appreciate it. No, I believe half of what I've gone through is for me. I believe the other half that I've gone through is for me to share with others. Because when you're going through things, a lot of times you feel like you're the only one. Like your situation is unique. Me and you may not have the same exact story, but it probably rhymes. Some version somewhere in there. We have where we went off the feeder road and things went bad to worse. Okay. And so I have a life calling of sharing my stars and scars and getting the message that you have to sell your way through life. You have to take what I'm talking about and learn how to embrace the uncertainty, handle the adversity, and never settle. I don't care what happens in your life. You take these skills, you learn how to communicate, you're curious, you're creative, you're a continuous learner, you don't stop. And you confront productively, you confront things, you don't let things slide in your life, and you don't let things slide from others. There are things that you need to call out on yourself, not to point out the injustice of them, to make sure that we have an understanding. And so I don't let anything slide anymore. I have torched relationships because I did not confront. I just hoped it all would fix itself. Works terribly. It'll never go away. So you got to keep things simple, man. You got to understand, wrapping this thing up, everything will change when nothing changes. Pick a simple plan, whatever it is. Keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle, keep selling. So pick a simple plan, work that plan, work the shit out of that plan. And only when you've exhausted that simple plan can you add some deviation to it or enhancements to it. But don't change the plan. All right. All right. I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Remember, keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle, keep selling. For more on the sales life, go to marshbuice.com. That's MARSHBUICE, top 3% podcast in the world. I'm super grateful for that. It is like the coolest thing in the world, man. There are millions and millions of podcasts. When I started in the podcast game, man, there were like 700,000. Now there are millions. And to be ranked as one of the top 3% podcasts in the world is quite an honor, man. That's pretty cool. But it's also a testimony. The reason why it's so cool is because I'm a living testimony. When you're at your lowest and you post something and you consistently post over and over and over again, since 2017, I've been doing this. The world will, the world will show its gratitude. And it's helped me immensely. I do the podcast because it helps me. That's why I do it, because I'm talking to me. If it happens to work for you, great. But for me, this is therapeutic for me. It's therapy on a mic. So anyway, there are hundreds of podcast episodes. There are hundreds of YouTube videos also. Put those together. There are thousands of free resources. And also, if you want to take your coaching to the next level, I'll teach you how to sell your way through life. I'll teach you what has worked for me. And so that way you can adapt it to your own life and, you'll be RFA. You'll be ready for anything. So when the adversity hits, you got it. It's not going to be peaches and cream, but you got it. You're equipped. Okay. When the uncertainty hits, there's a lot of uncertainty. I'm in sales. There's uncertainty every single day. Got to adapt. And then there's complacency, where you could be on top of the world. Don't let up. You could be at the bottom of the rung of the ladder. Don't let up. So I'll teach you what I know. So that way you can maximize your life, bulletproof your mind, maximize your life as well. So if I can help you with anything, I am active on Instagram. Be sure and DM me there. I'd love to help you out from there. So with that, remember the greatest sale that you will ever make is to sell you on you. You're more than enough. Stay amazing. Stay in the sales life. Peace.